So today I'm in the RV, the motorhome, the GMC Motorhome, and I'm going to be installing some tensioner, pulley tensioners. You hear some background noises. I'm in Florida. It's real hot outside, so I have the AC. I have a generator going outside, running the AC, and I have a fan back here too. And then I got this fan going also. So hopefully there's not a lot of background noise. Anyway, I'm going to do this these tensioner adjusters. I got them online. I'll put the link down in the description. But it's I think it's going to be fairly straightforward. I have to go on the outside of the truck to do it. So, but I'm going to lift this up, pull this out of the way. What I did do, look at this. This is a new addition. I put a little leather strap here, so you could just pull the hatch right up. I was using the screws, jamming in there, and it was a big pain in the neck. Anyway, so now I got a little strap, and I can just lift it right up. So, all right, so we're underneath the motorhome, and you see the alternator there, and you have these two bolts, one there and one there. You take those off, and then you put this adjuster on it. There we go. So it should look like that. The little short one goes on the alternator through, and then again, I'm guessing the bolt goes on the other side, and then the long one just replaces that other bolt. So let me show you. So here's the short one. So this would go like that, or whatever, right? And the long one will replace the bottom part. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, so I have the two pieces on, and here's the adjuster bolt, right? And I put it in there. It didn't even hit. So I need another bolt that's, I don't know, maybe an inch longer. So I'm going to go in my shop and see if I have another one that's about an inch longer, so it will go in here and I can adjust it. So that's where I'm at, but this is fairly easy. You just take the bolt that was going in here on the back side, screwed all the way through, it comes out, and then you thread the coupler on. Same thing over here. This bolt goes all the way in, put it here, and then, I mean, this is kind of loose, should be fine. Once I get to the right angle, I'll tighten this up a little bit more. And then this, I think I'm going to have to loosen this up a little bit, because this is where it slides, right? And then you have to loosen up the other two. The one that's over behind the alternator, and there's one on top. So I have to go up there and do that too. But first I need a longer bolt. Hopefully I have a longer bolt that I can fit in there. Let me go look. Just looking at the bolts here. And so this is the one that came with the AC. And this is the one that came with the alternator. So I'm wondering if they just got put in the wrong bag. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, I'm going to go put it on the alternator side, and we should be good on the alternator side. This short one looks like it'll be good for the AC side. So I'm going to put this one on the alternator right now. Take this through here. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I just have to turn this a little bit. Nah, it hits. Yeah, look, it's hitting. So I need to take the whole thing off, put another washer there, put a washer here, push this guy out, one washer width, and that will go in there. So that's the solution for that. And then this is just to lock it in, right? So that one's taken care of. All right, I need to go on top and loosen all these up. Ready? Let's see here. Everything's loose. Tighten this. Oh yeah, look, you can see the alternator going up. Let's see if the belt's tight. I think it's pretty tight. And then I just put that jam nut down. I'll tighten that jam nut. This is a 7/16 bolt. That seems tight enough. Let me look up here. It could go a little bit tighter, I think. Let's see up on top. All right. I'm going to jam that right there, and I'm going to tighten everything down. So, this is the air conditioner side, right? So there was a bolt here. I took it out. Took this short coupler, screwed it in there. Another one has to go right here, but this on the back side there's a slider, right? Can't slide this right now because it's still tight on top, and the bolt won't go through. So this has to slide down a little bit this way, actually to be looser, so I can get the bolt in. It's going to go. So the bolt is going to come through this side, and this will go in here. So this would be like this. And looking at the space, I mean that's a little space right there. All right. So this one here, this is like a stud. This is just a stud here. It goes in. I didn't realize because I wanted to add a washer right there. Hold on. Here we go. I wanted to add this washer because it needed to be out a little bit more, and I didn't realize this was Loctited in. And when I went to, I pulled it out, and then I went to screw it back on. The shaft went past the hole, and I couldn't get the adjuster screw in. So I just had to go back in the shop and fix it so the stud doesn't go past that hole. So I did that. Now I have this again with the washer. I'm going to put it up in here. Put it up in here. And so the problem was it wasn't lining up with this hole here, right? So now that I did that, hopefully it will line up. If I get this in straight. What's going on with this bracket? Alright, I need two hands. I need to lift up the compressor and slide it up, and then I'll be able to get this bolted. Alright, I'm going to come back and it should be done and should be adjusting it. We'll see. Alright, well, I gave up on this for tonight. The other... So you have this one. This is where the original bolt went on for the adjuster, and it slides. So on the back side, it's slotted, right? So I had that other longer coupler right here, but the hole is right there. The hole's right here. So that's not going to do anything. If I put the adjuster there, the adjuster has to go somewhere over here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not doing it tonight. So this is lining up right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole somewhere over here, up here somewhere. And then this way the adjuster can come up to the hole somewhere up here and then adjust it and make this guy slide here. Because it was having that coupler here on this side of the slide, I couldn't get the belt on. It was so tight. So plus I need a longer bolt because I used the one that came with this on the alternator side. Alright, so here's the original bolt, right? This gets mounted to the bracket up there, and the bolt comes in and goes in here. This bolt's too short, so I went to the hardware store and I bought more sizes of the same bolt. So one of these will fit, will work. I just needed more room, so I don't know if it's going to be, it's probably going to be this one. A little bit longer. But I need to drill a hole, mount this in there, through the hole, and then I can put these in, one of these in. Alright, so there it is. The AC adjuster. I had to get a longer adjuster screw. I had to drill a hole up over here. That was a lot of fun. I had to use a 90-degree drill to drill in there, put a hole, nut on the back, screwed that in. I left this loose. Adjusted it. The belt is nice and tight now. I still have to tighten up the other two, but this is nice and tight. So now that it's tight, I tightened this here. I held this one with the 1 wrench, tightened that one, and then I tightened this one here. This is a little. These got a little loose. This stud must be pulling out, but that should be fine. There's enough thread in there. There you go. The only pain in that part I was I had to drill a hole. The other one, where I had it before, was like right here where my finger is, and the hole is not lined up there. So you should see the hole right here, and you don't. So anyway, I just drilled it all the way up there. All right, this worked. Okay, here's a AC belt tensioner adjuster, right? Well, here's the original one. This one here is a 3-inch bolt. This one is a 4. The one I used was a 4.5. I might have been able to get away with the 4 now looking at it, but I'd rather have the extra thread there, just in case. And this one here, what size was this one? This one's a 6. This one I didn't use. I figured if I went extra long in case I needed something, I could have just cut this, but anyway. So it looks like you need a 4.5, worked fine. So, remember, I used the one that was in this package, this AC belt tensioner, for the alternator. So maybe it did have the right size, and since this one was really from the alternator, it got messed up. Anyway, I had to buy another piece of hardware. It's a big deal. All right, it's in. I'm gonna go start it up and see if it squeals. All right, moment of truth. Start it up. There's the air pump. Alright, no noise. Let's turn the AC on. Now you heard the compressor kick in. That was like the 2000. I need that basically compact. Well, I call that a success. Alright, well, thanks for watching.